Welcome to the Small Business Office Showcase, where daily we provide you a quick tour of the government agency's small business portal or the like from a large prime. We understand that as a small business, time and resources are limited. We hope by quickly summarizing this information, we save you time and perhaps put you one step closer to your next contract. In this episode, we'll focus on the Department of Commerce. To make it easier for you to quickly do your own research, the information you see on this slide is in the video description below. In each episode, we're targeting 6 pieces of information we think are most valuable to you, and if found, we provide the direct links to that information. As you can see from this slide, the 6 items are: does this agency have a small business portal? Does the agency list out events it hosts or attends so you can plan well in advance? Is there a forecast for the next 12 to 24 months that will help you identify opportunities? Does the agency provide a list of current primes that have an obligation to subcontract to small businesses? Is there any special registration required for this agency other than what's required for the entire federal agency? And then finally, is there a list of people available that you can reach out to for help or to get questions answered? You can see the basic results on this slide, but let's go ahead and take a quick tour. I've opened the links already in different tabs, so we'll visit first the OSBP page. This is their main site, gives you a little bit of information about the organization, and lets you know who the director is, and that's always important. We'll go back to our main slide here. The events, I didn't see any events listed at all. I'm hoping maybe Commerce reaches back and tells me I did something wrong and I missed it, but apparently there's none at the moment. The forecast is available right here, and it's pretty interesting. It's a tool that Commerce has for looking for opportunities within their components. So this one's pretty interesting. If we went to PTO, for example, and did a search, worked the other day when I searched. Let's try something simple like, if you share, actually if we do small business programs, so say we're looking for a woman-owned business, and we search, so here's some forecasted set-asides for women-owned business. The forecast is really useful. I like the ability to search through it. You can export it if you need to, if you want to put it into your own system. But part of the other cool part is you see the point of contact for the core on these opportunities, and you also see the contact information, including a phone number. I would highly recommend you reach out to these people if you're trying to do business at Commerce. You're a woman-owned business, for example, and you can begin to learn information about these opportunities, build the relationship with these folks who are really listed here specifically so they can be available to answer your questions. I'm going to go back. That forecast is great. Subcontracting, again, I don't see a listing available in there, and maybe we'll explore in 1 second just together, but I don't see any listing that shows me who the primes are that have a responsibility for subcontracting. Same thing with registration. There's definitely no registration process that's unique to Commerce that I could find. And the last one is contacts. How do we find people in the OSBP office that we could talk to? Clicked on the link. It really took us back here, and there's no one I could see except for these 2 individuals. It's probably a small office, obviously, and they'll be able to help us. I am interested, though, since as you look at Commerce and who's under Commerce, I would expect that there's some other small business offices within that organization. So if you go to the organizational chart and you look down, actually that one didn't really come out good, but if you look at the bureaus and offices, for example, and you look in here, the Census Bureau, it seems like that's big enough. It might have its own NIST, for example, over here, if you're trying to do business there. I know USPTO has their own folks, and so as we move forward, we'll start trying to find more of them. But for now, it looks like the points of contact for Commerce are these 2 individuals at this number, and they'll be able to help you. When I only see 2 people, I can tell you one thing: they're going to be really, really busy. I did want to look here at subcontracting just to confirm what I researched before. Okay, so that's what I saw, and I didn't see anything listed. So here they're just talking about if you want to find subcontracting opportunities, you can go all the way out there to the SBA site, but that's not quite the same as a department kind of putting it out there for you. So for now, I'm listing them as not having any kind of subcontracting list available specific to Commerce. This concludes that walkthrough. I hope you found this information helpful as you continue to grow your business. Please provide any comments below or reach out to me directly if you have any questions using my email address that's listed in the description. I'm your host, Neil McDonnell with SV MacPack. I thank you for joining me today and hope you'll join me again for more video tours.